5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, all you crazy capitalists, you witty whiskey enthusiasts? Welcome to the Whiskey Capitalist podcast. Just the Whiskey podcast this time.
That's all we're doing.
I'm Ian.
I'm Shawn.
And make you sound enthused about your name being
Woohoo!
Shawn. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment down below. Go to, I have the wrong banners up. Go to solo.to /thewhiskeycapitalist for all of our links and ways to stay up to date with us. Go to bit.ly /thewhiskeycapitalist merch to check out our fully stacked merch store. All right, so this week, we're going to talk about Elon Musk cleaning house and getting rid of the anti-First Amendment sentiment that has been apparent at Twitter for years now. We also are going to discuss the news about the FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, one of them, losing billions and crashing the crypto market, along with some other things having to do with that. That's going to be on you to show me some things because I'm kind of a dumbass when it comes to that.
I barely know anything about it yet.
Sweet. Well, it is in your hands today, sir.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then we are also going to be talking about the trans woman influencer, Nikita Dragun.
Dragon. Just going with Dragon. It's a Dragun.
One of them. It's stupid name for a stupid person. Getting arrested in Miami-Dade County for walking around a hotel pool nude and then throwing a water bottle at police and security. And then she was thrown in a male jail.
You know, they didn't specify exactly what type of bottle. They said she threw a bottle at the police and then they got wet. Like, they got water on them. So I assumed it was a water bottle, but I'm like,
yeah. I heard waterboarded. It just made me laugh.
Waterboarded.
Sorry, that's where my brain goes. Okay, so just want to say if you guys do not like YouTube, we are now live streaming on Rumble, which is pretty dang cool. And just letting you know, the only place that you will be able to have your comments put into our feed and where we can throw them up on the screen is going to be through YouTube. So if you want to be involved in the conversation like that and have your comments be put up there, go ahead and throw them onto YouTube. But we can still look at the comments. It'll just take a second, and it'll probably be a little bit later because we're not paying attention to them as much.
Sure. Yeah. Eventually, I imagine Rumble will like kind of update and make it more user friendly for StreamYard. It's a thing that's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I was saying, they only just started letting anyone live stream.
Yeah.
On there at first, it was only through like a business account or a professional account, whatever. But now everyone can live stream. But there's some kinks and there's some little glitches they got to work out. But I'm sure with it becoming a lot bigger of a platform, they will be. And I mean, Crowder got 300,000 people watching live during his midterm election stream. So I mean, obviously they're getting a good push for being a bigger platform. So I'm sure they're going to work out those kinks so it can be a good rival to YouTube. But with that, here we go.
Yep.
Who else in the level current say yeah?
Look at that big, juicy booty.
Hot like a tamale.
Be offended.
Do you love black people? Do you grow?
You know the thing.
Here, next.
Don't be rude. You ain't black.
Shawn Cav.
You're going to have a flame coming out of your butthole.
Heartfelt.
A man and a woman.
All right. So it is official. I can drink water during our intro and not spit and not almost choke.
Good. Very good.
Very stoked.
Here, I'll pull up the first one, which is I imagine we'll just go right into the trans.
I have a question for you, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. I was asking you about this. You didn't get arrested, right?
No.
Okay.
You were asking me about 2017 before we got started. Were you arrested in 2017? Bruh. I'm like, no, I wasn't.
And what's funny is it's in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So it's somewhere close to you. So I was like, oh shit. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me.
Okay. So evidently in Scranton, Pennsylvania, let me see. They announced today that Douglas Sickler, age 38 of Hanover Township, was sent. Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on.
How is this? How did you think this was me?
It gets good. According to the United States attorney David J. Freed, Sickler and his co-defendant Shawn Cavanaugh robbed the PNC Bank in Avoca, Pennsylvania on June 21st, 2017, while brandishing pellet guns.
Oh, it's even spelled right. How about that?
Yeah, right. Hey, you know what? I was looking up pictures to try and do some stuff for the Sippin with Shawn thumbnail, and that came up.
Like I have like other accounts you could just like go there and take a photo from any one of those. Like you don't have to like scour me on Google.
Well, I went to it's kind of fun. I went to your Facebook because we're it's official. We're Facebook friends now. So I went there and looked and found some pictures.
Okay.
And let's just see the
now before you start showing stuff, my Facebook is set for private and it's just for my friends. So be a little iffy on what you're going to share from my Facebook page.
Don't worry, I blurred out anyone else besides you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So let's see. I just had a question because I've given you so much shit about not having hair. And so I just wanted to say, dude, I'm sorry. You have had hair. There we go. We're good.
You want to know what's funny about that photo right there?
That it looks like my hair put on your head. That's like I showed Jen and she was like, dude, he has your hair.
No, you know what's funny about that? Those are actual extensions.
Oh, so did you not have long hair?
No, I had short hair. I still had a head of hair at that point, but I was doing like rocker. They were trying to make me out to be like a Dave Grohl kind of thing for like Halloween. So then but the funny thing about this was that my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, being a hairstylist, she was like, "Oh well, here." She they put all these like clips into my hair, and then put a hat, had me put my hat on, and then we went out to the parties, and like there was all these photos of me like with all like this like long hair, but it looked like legit.
Yeah.
So then everyone's like messaging me like, "Dude, what did you do to get your hair that long?" They're like, "I just saw you like 4 months ago and your hair was not that long. Like, what the fuck did you do?" And I'm like, "Dude, I got this shampoo. Like, literally, it's like my own concoction." I just started selling them on this whole like rabbit or wild goose chase, essentially of this like mystical shampoo that I made myself. Wow. So yeah, and like they were just fucking idiots for even falling for that shit. It's like, no, dude, I'm losing my freaking hair at that point, so like there was no point.
So you're like, no, this is not real, but it's kind of real. Okay. Hello? I do have one more question. What the fuck?
Okay, so that was that was from a show. It was
you're a dickhead, but I mean, come on.
We were all dicks that time. So it was we were Teletubbies. So it was a whole band. We dressed up. So me and the guitarist, like he was the yellow one and I was the green Teletubby. The only reason we did those and not like the red and the purple one, those ones were way more expensive of costumes. We could get these ones for $30 a piece. The other ones were like $100 a piece. And then the drummer, he was like an older guy. We had him just be the son because we knew he wasn't going to dress up, so we got him a little foam son to be like the baby.
That's good. That's hilarious. Like it. Just had to ask. Found some things.
Yeah. So what else? You got any other questions of like weird photos from my past?
Nope. I figured that's all that we needed.
Okay, so now I have full range to go and pull whatever photos I want from you, and
Dude, go ahead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dude,
Good to know. Good to know.
Believe me, I got plenty of funny shit up
Yay.
there. You just gotta dive deep, bruh.
I will. Believe me, I'll go back as far as I can.
Yeah, I used to wear short shorts.
There's even photos of me like where I had like you could see like my legit like hair, like where like where I think I had like down to here or whatever that it was like it was pretty it was like kind of long. Kind of longish. It wasn't like full on hair.
Well, when you grow out your hair, there's like two really annoying like lengths. There's the one where you can't put it behind your ears. Like it won't, you know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Like it's like fucking
that mid ear height.
Yeah. And like you can push it behind your ears, but every 30 seconds, it'll just like keep going forward. And then, and then, hold on. Trevor says, pull my photos, find both thumbs. That might have to happen. And then the second one is when you can't fully put it in a ponytail. Like, you know what I mean? Like you get the ponytail there and then you just have like 5 hairs that just decide to come.
I never reached ponytail length.
Oh, what a pussy.
Never got there. Because I just don't have like the patience for that type of shit. Like I would let my hair grow and then it's like, nah, fuck this. And I would cut it. And then like, man, I shouldn't have done that. And then like, I don't know, it's just one of those things that I never got around to it. And now it's gone. And now I'll never be able to do it.
You're the most patient.
Well, I could if I grow out like a skullet. I can just like grow out the back part.
You're the most patient person ever, dude. I didn't expect you to ever say I didn't have patience.
I have no patience for that shit.
All right, so let's get into what you got now after I have humiliated you.
Oh, yeah, whatever. You didn't humiliate me at all, dude.
Dude, I was actually really stoked. I was like, he had long hair. This is great. You should have just gone with it. God
no,
damn.
dude, no, I'm not gonna fucking lie to people. I'm like, no, it was a fucking Halloween costume, and you fell for it, dude.
I'm not gonna lie to people. I'm just gonna tell people that how I grew my hair out so quick.
Well, I can lie to other people I don't give a fuck about. That's fine. All right, so here, this is the article I had for on Friday with the live stream. Yeah, we did live streams. We didn't even touch on that. Did the Friday live stream with Sippin with Shawn, and then Saturday with Till Death podcast.
Yeah, we should talk about that. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. So anyone, Trevor, I know you were there in the comments for both of them. You are fucking awesome.
Woohoo.
Just want to say that. Also got an awesome message from Trevor. I won't bring it up, but I will say that don't ever worry, sir. Your comments will always be read no matter how big we get. He said something about I really want you guys to get big because it's awesome, but then I don't want you to get big because there's going to be so many people commenting that like my comments are just going to get lost in the like in the ocean. I said, nope, we won't forget where we came from, dude. Don't worry, you're going to get your comments read no matter what. So
we'll try to.
Yep. And he watched House of the Dragon.
Finally, yeah.
So we can talk about it.
Yeah, I think I saw that message. All right, well, let's we'll bring this one up. So I talked about this one a little bit on Friday, but now we can give Ian's take on this whole thing as well, because I kind of felt that this was full of irony when it came down to like the outrage that was pouring out of like Twitter and whatnot. How could you put her in an all-male prison? It's like, well, because she's a dude, and if we put trans dudes in with an all-male prison, you would probably have a problem with that as well because they are actually women.
Yeah, it's like it sucks because it's like I can understand, that would suck if you went through all this.
You mean going to prison? Going to prison would suck.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Exactly.
So stop breaking the law.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, but good point. I'm not saying that. Like, I don't have the sympathy for that part. But what I will say is that yes, if you have this, this mental issue that that a lot of the trans community does, and it just gets passed over nowadays. When before it was a part of the the fucking DSM-5 is that what it is?
Oh, for like mental illness?
Yeah. Before a couple of years, I forget exactly what the acronym is, but the manual that basically said mental illnesses, that was a part, that was a mental illness. And now it's just your identification. I don't know. So just saying that. They took it back. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
We're taking it back.
I mean, Native American givers, one of those. But no, I do understand that if you have that issue, that it does suck, and then it's already a mental issue, and then you're trying to change your life around it, and the identification. I can understand that, and I can empathize with that because that would definitely suck. But at the same time, you can't change reality just because of what is in your head, and I mean, so you're okay with walking around butt ass naked around a pool in Miami, but like, I don't know.
That to me was like another thing. It was like, obviously she's looking for the attention. She's trying to get in trouble to some degree. She felt she was going to get special treatment because of being like a YouTuber or something like that. But like, no one knows. Like, I didn't know who this person was because I don't go into those corners of YouTube. It's just not somewhere I tread. So therefore, she means nothing to me. And like the one thing that kind of like really I focused a lot in with my live stream on Friday about this was the fact that, okay, we were already dealing with women getting pregnant in all women prisons due to trans women prisoners, going in like, either raping or having consensual sex with other inmates. And then what's happening with that is then now that child is going to end up getting put into the system. First off, like the state's going to pay for all of the ultrasounds, going to pay for all of like the doctor visits. They're going to pay for the delivery. If that person's in jail for like 3-4 years or something like that, obviously they're going to give birth while still incarcerated. So then they're going to go through the whole system, the whole process of giving birth. That kid's now going to get put into like the system and foster care and whatnot. Like it's it's a terrible scenario all around. And all of this is just costing taxpayer money, and it's not safe. In my opinion, it's not safe for the female prisoners either. So like,
this sucks, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like this entire thing is like, no, like, all right, so put her in an all female prison. Like, are you sure that's going to prevent anything from like happening to the other prisoners? Like, I don't know. To me, I think people aren't looking at it from all angles of this, or it's like, okay, now let's take a trans male and put him in an all male, all biological male prison. Like, they're probably going to end up getting raped. Like, I
brought up a couple, or I had a couple different links. Give me a second. Let me see. Yeah. So I have this one right here. Cool. All right. So throwing water at a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Yeah, it said hotel security confronted Dragon. I'm just gonna say Dragon because Dragoon. It sounds funnier, but
Dragon,
Dragoon,
Dragon.
I just think it's funny that it says Dragon there. Just that's my personal. That was my first thing. I was like, what the fuck?
Call me Nighthawk.
You're giving. Telling her that she would be asked to leave if she continued causing a disturbance. In response, she reportedly slammed her hotel door on them and the police officers they were accompanying. She then opened her door and asked, "Do you want more?" Okay, this is saying because she was reportedly wandered around the hotel's pool area in the nude and played loud music from her room. So she was just being a shitty person. Like, no matter the
nuisance, yeah.
She's just being a fucking dick. And the police report also stated that Dragoon threw an open water bottle at a security guard, and the officer's water spilled on the guard and one of the officers, and she was charged with felony assault of a police officer.
Great photo. Great photo.
Cool. Let me see. There was something else that she said.
Get out of here, ad.
Damn it. Stupid fucking Yahoo. Fuck you. Who cares about you anymore? Yeah, there was another time that in addition to the felony charge, Dragon was booked into the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center. You need to change that. On misdemeanor battery and misdemeanor disorderly conduct charges. Authorities set her bond at $2,000 according to the correctional center's inmate profile for her. Dragoon reportedly had an altercation with Miami-based DJ and producer duo Black V-Neck over the weekend. They're not even trying for names now. Over the weekend at Live, L-I-V, is that a Roman?
Quarter zip sweater.
Yeah, exactly. Corduroy. A nightclub in Miami. Speaking to NBC News, the duo said that after telling her not to take their liquor bottle, she pushed one of them. So she just seems like a shit person.
Yeah, she wants to get special treatment because now that she's not a guy anymore, now she feels like, oh, well, I can hit you. You can't do anything about it because before, if you did that type of shit as a guy, you're gonna get hit.
Okay,
you're gonna get gripped up and you're gonna get thrown out of the nightclub.
Funny that you said that. You'll see why that's funny in a second. Hours before she was arrested, Dragon, I can't not say it like in a weird way. Tweeted about the incident, saying that she saw one of the artists push a woman at the event. A claim that Black V-Neck has denied. This it just sounds clown world reading this article. This man pushed the fiance of the VP of Warner and Atlantic, who I am currently in talks with to fund #Bend Me Over.
And her name is Van Slip-Ons.
Yeah. Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
Oh, no.
Like, no, I'm just making it up as I go on because this is ridiculous. Like, people are naming themselves like animals and like weird articles of clothing.
I mean, it can't get any worse than pound me too. Dragon wrote in one of her tweets, bottom line, I see a man put hands on a woman. Please call the cops because need you forget. I know I look like a doll on the outside, but I still hit like a dude. So what is it, dude?
Well, it's having your cake and eating it too. That's what it sounds like to me, at least.
Get that goddamn cake away from me.
Oh, yeah.
So this is saying trans influencer Nikita Dragun was held in and released from a men's jail in Miami. Her representative says, I mean, it doesn't just on initial look, if it didn't say trans anything, just looks like a fucking fake ass woman.
Yeah, I mean, like it wouldn't be anybody I would be approaching by any means, but like it looks like a woman. Yeah, so it's like very outwardly appearing as a female.
Yeah, and I wouldn't approach this person. I'm just gonna say that generally. I wouldn't approach this person anyways because like they look like they're fake, annoying, ratchet, like just not. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want
more trouble than what they're worth.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with the stupid. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So it's just like, but still, on initial look, I was like, well, I mean, he's passing.
Yeah, I mean, the effort was put in. That's for sure.
Yep. And the sad thing is that she has 27 million followers across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Like,
was that pre or post op?
I probably post. I mean, because okay, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna say that we are non-binary, just so we can get the clout.
Yeah, but they already know that we're not going to fit into that scheme. If they've seen any of the live streams, they're gonna be like, nope, you can't be part of this umbrella term.
I do what I want. How can you tell me? How dare you tell me who I identify as? I identify
how dare
as
you?
Attack helicopter. Fuck you.
Yeah, so you be an attack helicopter. I'll be a toaster.
We'll get there quick. And
27 million followers.
Just means there's 27 million either people watching. Yes, Trevor, million.
Yeah,
million. How many babies did she make? Damn. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird fucking situation, and it's like, dude, like you're just a shitty person. It's just like the whole the guy who plays the Flash in the DC movies.
Right.
What's his fucking name?
The Flash.
Yeah, he got into all that fucking like trouble that
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm getting it right now.
Flash arrest.
Was it Grant Gustin?
No, Ezra Miller. No, Grant Gustin is the guy from the TV show one. He's the actor.
I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, he's the good one.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Ezra Miller. He's an
that's the name.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Trevor. I probably should have looked at that.
The one like it was like they them or something, right?
Yeah, non-binary or something, and like had like a 14-year-old or a 15-year-old that he was like giving it was like giving drugs to, and then like she went against the parents, and then he like also physically assaulted a fan like in the middle of, like, and in Hawaii, and he ran away, and he was like not being found. It's just, dude was a basket case, is a basket case. Excuse me. Fuck. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just that same thing. It's like, dude, like, I don't care what your pronouns are. I don't care what you identify as. I don't care if you're a dude, if you're a chick, if you got, a P and a P. Like, like,
If P has a P?
Penis and pussy. Like,
oh, okay. I thought you were talking about if a penis had a penis, like a smaller penis off of the bigger penis.
He's got a little penis and
I don't care if your big P's got a little P.
got a tiny penis and a huge clit.
We do dick and fart jokes here, everybody. It's Monday.
Yeah, exactly. We're helping you get through your Monday. But yeah. So I don't know. It doesn't matter what you identify. If you're a shit person, you're a fucking shit person, dude. So that was my whole take on that. But I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted? I know you brought it up. I don't remember you bringing it up on Sippin with Shawn.
You probably were texting away about something else or whatever. But I talked about this one on Friday. I mean, like I think we covered it all. I think we got all of it in there. My biggest thing is the hypocrisy of just the fact that everyone has an issue looking at it from one angle and not the other. So,
yes, it's always funny, always great. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so yeah, we can move on from there.
You want to go into the FTX stuff or the Elon Musk stuff?
I prefer some Elon stuff, but I do have this one real quick that we can show real fast. I don't know if you saw this or not. It's pretty ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
You saw this?
I'm backstage right now, and I'm like, good God.
Yeah, it's like just saw Black Panther. Jesus, that mid-credit scene worth the price of admission alone. Here's Kevin Smith with tears in his eyes.
Like, I understand getting older and getting a little more emotional and being able to like, but it's like, dude, why'd you turn into a bitch?
But then there's more. Where
I didn't see the extra.
apparently he just did it for attention. So it's not real, or he's obviously. Yeah, it's like Kevin Smith finally deleted the crying tweet after admitting that it had been faking, doing it for attention. Down here, it's like cryrony. When total strangers cry about my crying. To get your attention, is it working?
I'm sorry, but to go on that, I hate when people say, "Oh, you're crying about it." No. You were crying.
Yeah, you were literally crying about it.
You were just calling out you're fucking being ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, no, he's full of shit.
Yeah,
but I found that one funny because like you're gonna cry during Black Panther of all things. Like
it's like, dude, like you're white. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't mean like I know you make they make everything about race, but and I don't mean to make it, but like, dude, you're white. Like, why is it? Well, are you mad because did your ancestors do some shit about slavery? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
now, do we know what the mid-credit scene is from?
No, because I will say the Marvel, fans don't spoil shit, which is good, and I haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to know until I see it.
Well, I can just honestly tell you that there's nothing in Marvel that would ever make me cry.
When I will admit.
Oh no! Don't admit to this, Ian. It's gonna make you look bad.
I don't care, dude. You're gonna pull up pictures in the next couple of weeks of me looking like shit. I don't really care.
I have to now. I have to.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be a weekly installment of, hey, look at this shitty photo of Ian.
I know. I fucking
the opening scene of Sipping with Shawn every Friday.
It's fine. Oh, fuck you. I'm definitely gonna be producing those then.
Just keep making more photos. Like, look at this one.
Shawn is here, so we're not spoiler safe. Yeah, I'd have to fucking admit that one. But yeah. So when Tony Stark died in Endgame,
right?
That got me because he's been around since Iron Man 1. It got a little dusty when I first saw it. I'll admit that. And when Cap got the when he first got Thor's hammer, that was fucking cool because it was like,
you cried for that?
No, it just made me a little dusty. It made me like, because in Avengers Age of Ultron, he almost picked it up, and it was just kind of a, you know what? No, it wasn't even that. It was when all of them came back after the snap happened.
Oh, like so when all the portals popped up and
when all the portals popped in, because the thing, it wasn't the like, it was cool when Sam said I didn't cry. I said it got dusty.
Okay. You got tears in your eyes.
I'm just saying, you want to open this door and make fun of me.
Well, I mean, hey, we opened the whole show making fun of Shawn, so I mean, just fucking deal with it, dude.
True. No, it wasn't like, it was cool when Sam came in, you hear him say on your left, because that was a thing that called back to Captain America Winter Soldier, which was cool. But and I thought that was a really cool like story point that they brought back in, like a little callback. But when everyone is lined up and he says Avengers Assemble, that had been building up for a while, because that was the name of the first Avengers movie was actually Avengers Assemble, and that he's never said it. And all throughout the comics, he used to say that all the time. So it was a cool, like, finally he fucking said it. Like, even at the end of Age of Ultron, Avengers 2, he said Avengers, and then it cut out to the fucking scene. So he was about to say it, like, so it was kind of a, oh, fucking finally. And it was just like, you saw all the people that you thought had died, and like, so it got me a little bit. And then, yeah, Tony dying, and him saying I am Iron Man, that was fucking cool. And then, Pepper and fucking Spider-Man and all, and like, Rhodey all sitting there, and they're all fucking, balling. Like, yeah, it got me a little bit. Got me. Him saying, all right, you can go now. Or Pepper saying, all right, you can go. It was like, fuck, all right.
All right, well, you know what? I won't leave you hanging with like terrible ways to admit that you were crying for like a shitty movie. So, like I remember one of the first like times dating my wife, like she wanted me to watch like The Notebook. Obviously, women love watching that movie and crying. I just don't understand women wanting to cry, but they like to cry for movies and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, I was gonna get to that one. I was gonna get to that one, Trevor. Well, actually, I can tell a story real fast. Trevor cries every time he hears "I'm the Captain Now" from Captain Phillips. Like when the Somalian pirate goes up and says, "Hey, look at me, Irish. I'm the captain now," and then Trevor just can't help but bawl his eyes out.
Dude, you know what? You got to be a little bit in touch with it.
Yeah, well, I just remember. All right, so back to the story with the wife. Like she wanted to watch the Notebook for the first time for me. I had never seen it. You never seen it? We have to watch it. I'm like, I hate chick flicks. All right, I sat through it because we were dating. I'm like, all right, I'll sit, and I watch it, and I just look over at her, and it's just like water was just pouring down her face. It's like, it's really, like I'm just that insensitive about it, but I cried at probably one of the dumbest movies ever, and my wife made fun of me for this one, which I deserved because I always give her shit for all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah. You're in a marriage, that's what you do.
Yeah, we give each other shit all the time. But like, so I was home drinking by myself. It was like, I don't know, but I forget what year it was, but it was right around the time when Lars and the Real Girl came out. Do you remember what that movie was? Okay, so Lars and the Real Girl is it's Ryan Gosling. He's like this weird like introvert dude that lives in his brother's garage. Okay, he can't get a date, doesn't know how to talk to girls, doesn't know how to interact with people like out in public, so he doesn't do anything.
Just felt it because that was you like growing up. Then okay,
no. So wait. So then like he goes and he orders a real doll, and then like. And then he dresses the thing up and he has it in a wheelchair and he's bringing her around town, and now he's like trying to interact with like the neighborhood. He's like, "Oh, hey everybody, hi, hey, like how about we have a dinner date?" Because like at first like the brother didn't know that like he had like a doll for like a girlfriend. That like he's like, "Oh yeah, bring you're dating somebody, that's fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Come on over." So then they were gonna have like a dinner date, and then next thing you know, this doll just is like sitting there at the table.
Okay.
The whole town
is your wife was completely right for making fun of you.
So the whole town gets behind this thing, and I don't give a fuck if I spoil this one, because like the whole reason why I cried is like the part of like the spoiler where like the whole town gets behind trying to help this guy get through this like mental thing he's got going on, where like this doll, and so the whole town's like taking the doll out places, and like the doll has more friends than he does, and like is like she's like in book club, she's on the bowling team, she's doing this, and then one day he's like, she's dead, and then everyone's like, what do you mean, like she's not breathing, like, so then like the whole town had a fucking funeral for this doll, and then the people are crying, and then they're burying like the doll, and I'm just like, oh no. And like for me, like I don't know, like I was touched that the whole town did so much for that guy.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Yeah, it makes me pretty gay because I cried at the end of that movie.
I'm gonna work on that, Trevor. Don't worry. I will.
Spoiler alert. I know. I want one for so that way I can do that for even with Sippin with Shawn.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if I'm going to talk about a movie that's like been out for a long time, yeah, I'm going to fucking give spoilers, because how stupid is it to talk about a movie, not tell you what made me cry?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
There should be a scale. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If the movie's like over like, I don't know, 3 years old, you've had lots of chances to see this fucking movie.
I think over a year you can talk about it freely, but maybe past 3 years talk about like a twist. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes there's twists in movies like, that should wait. Because some people, there's so much content now.
Yeah.
Like
Like if it's an M. Night Shyamalan type thing or whatever, just like
Exactly.
don't talk about that one until like it's like at least like 3 to 5 years old.
That's what I'm saying. Bruce
Yeah,
Willis-
I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean? Like that. Now we can talk about that. But like, see, I mean, like I'm just now getting into season 2 of this fucking Sopranos. So I admit it's been a while. But yeah, no, like with the movie Up, the fucking Disney, the Pixar movie.
This is another one I never actually saw it.
Dude, gets me every time. Like
I know everyone says that they cry for it. I'm like, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch it.
No, dude. Okay. It's so bad that it gets me every time that when we were at Disneyland the last time, they do like the it's like not Phantasmic, but it's like the same kind of thing in California Adventure where it's like dude, it's crazy. It's actually pretty awesome. We never watch any of the shows. We're like, oh, cool. There's a parade. There's shows going on. Let's go on the rides because no one's fucking there. Like, this is perfect. There'll be like short lines. Mm-hmm. But like we were walking through and it started. So we're like, oh, let's stand here for like 5-10 minutes and watch it. And it's in California Adventure and in like where they have the water, like the big pond over there. They have they shoot these big water jets and then they project movie scenes or like whatever on it. And it's really fucking cool. And it makes me wish that I was a stoner still. But no, so we were watching it and they played just the fucking piano music to Up. And I looked at Jen and I was like, we need to fucking leave right now. Like I'm gonna fucking start crying in front of all these people at fucking Disneyland.
Oh wow. Yeah, if we're gonna talk about crying for Disney movies, I think like Toy Story 3 was the one that I almost got a little something in my eye. There was a little something in my eye for that one for sure.
Good at that shit.
Yeah.
They're amazing at it.
Creepily good at it.
Yeah, like dude, so I will totally fucking admit, yes. Like Up gets me every fucking time. It's the fucking beginning.
I got hammered drunk the one time and that's usually how these start. And I got really drunk and I saw Soul for the first time and I was like bawling, crying, thinking that I was so sad. And then Jess is making fun of me. She's like, she thought it was fucking hilarious that I was crying. Like, you don't understand. And apparently I missed the entire plot. I missed the whole concept of the movie. I was like, the reason I got so upset because I was like seeing myself as like this like what was the guy's name, like Joe something like
I haven't.
You haven't seen it? Oh, I can't tell you then.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't.
You're good. Yeah.
All right, but like that's
thing we need.
Yeah, no, but like that's if you haven't seen that one, that Soul is a really good movie. Okay. But I missed the entire point of the movie, which is why I got sad.
Yeah. Oh, you young because you're like, oh fucking goddamn it.
Yeah, and then Jess is like, you're an idiot. Watch the movie tomorrow when you're sober, and you won't think that it's this sad. And then like. All right. I mean, there are sad moments, but it's not. It's like you're not gonna. I wasn't like gonna like hate myself afterwards because like the guy's a musician. He's like a jazz player and whatnot. And like so like there was like this correlation I was feeling with him, and I'm like, oh no.
So yes, Up is sad as fuck for an opening, especially if you're married. Yes, and it's just something between Jen and I that whenever we're watching a show or a movie or whatever, and there's it's usually like a TV show when it's like built up and there's like these two characters that finally get married or whatever. And then they like the wedding scene. I don't know what it is. Like both of us, we see the wedding scene and like both of us get all like dusty because, you know, we liked our wedding and, you know, we're married and we like being married. So I don't know. It's just a weird thing between the two of us. I get you. But yeah, hey, I will completely admit, I am man enough to admit that I got some feels sometimes. So I cry. Whatever.
It's okay to cry for certain movies.
Yeah, exactly. It fucking tears me up, all right? It's a good release.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All shit out.
All right. Do you want me to pull something else up here? I was thinking we can talk a little bit, I guess, about the Elon.
I'm emotional now.
You're emotional, so let's not talk about that.
No, we need to go down this avenue of crying now. That's
all right. What do you want to cry about next? Let's have a good cry.
Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2. Here, okay, yeah. Let's go with this crying movie. Here, you ready? This is convenience stores are the new battlegrounds. You see this?
I did not.
Oh yeah, fun.
What up?
I will kick you out here.
I'll kick you out.
Give me a jazz. Black him out.
I am the captain now. Unga. Get out of my store. Look at that grip. Look at that finger strength.
Son, lift this up. Lift this up. Lift this up.
Oh, shit,
By the way, that's a female.
you know, in the not strictest sense of the word.
Yeah, but you know, it's like if you start like fucking up someone's store or someone's home or stuff like that, like just their personal, like just their items in general, yeah, you deserve to get thrown out, and yeah, you're gonna get gripped up and tossed out of the store. This guy had every right to do what he was doing. You'll hear the camera person be like, "Dude, she's a girl."
I'm sorry, dude. You can't.
Damn.
You can't fucking have it both ways, dude. You can't say we want, equality, and then, but I can hit people and you can't hit me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. You can't be throwing fists and then expect me to just pull every single punch.
What is it? Equal rights and equal lefts.
Yep. Leave the store. Leave the store.
That's a girl, though.
That's a girl, though.
That's a girl, man. Hold on.
Lift this up. Lift this up.
Yeah, it is a girl, man.
Lift this up.
African Americans,
Dude, like at this point, like she's slapping him, she's like getting in his face, she fucked up his store. Like, yeah, just fucking up the store, like the merchandise, that's enough to call the cops alone right there. Mm-hmm. But like now she's like assaulted him, like he could do something about this now. He could lay his hands on her and like he would be fine. It would be self-defense. Like, get out of my store.
So, okay, it's one of those things where it's like you don't want to see it, but you want to see it.
Oh yeah, I would so want to see it.
Like I don't want to see it because you're as a dude, you're not supposed to hit a woman. But then she's fucking smacking you. She's fucking your store up.
I think there's a limit. I think it's like 6. I think it's about 6. Like if a woman tries to punch you or does punch you like 6 times, I think you are entitled to at least like a 3/4 power full on punch.
Yes, it should. It's like the spoiler scale. There should be a scale. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's like
6 punches.
You get 45% power.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it was just you know what I mean? Just, man,
or just like one hard slap with the calluses, like crack.
Okay, I do have to ask: is a slap or a punch more disrespectful?
I think a slap is far more disrespectful.
Like, okay, a backhand or like a open hand.
I think open hand. I think open hand stings a little bit more. I think a backhand doesn't really do as much as you might think it will, unless you're wearing rings.
If
you're wearing rings, then I could see that really like causing some damage. This direction, because again, how your hand's gonna go, like if you're going this direction, I feel like your fingers are just gonna kind of like go like this, end up grazing.
Yeah.
But like going this way, your fingers got nowhere to go except forward. So it's like crack.
And it's just like because like an open hand slap, it gets you and it like makes your nose tingle because it's that pain, and then you like start tearing up. Like
I can breathe.
It's like the movie Up just happened, and you start tearing up, and then the snot starts coming, and then you look like a bitch. So it's just like so much more.
You just hit me, bitch. What's up?
Lift this up.
Leave this door.
Lift this up.
What's up?
He's got one flip flop on.
The remote control, dude.
Lift this up.
What up? What up, nigga? Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga.
That's an African American,
What's
sir.
up, nigga? Come on, go back there, bitch.
I think he might be a real African American too, like one from Africa.
Blacks.
It's like, yeah, it's like,
yes, movies.
Take that, hostess.
Oh, she's just mad because it's giving her diabetes. She'll lose a foot later.
I hate the devil dogs.
Yes.
God damn it, snow cones.
Video.
Or snowballs. Ho-hos.
It's like, what
and all the 4 locos are on the ground now.
And then they don't fucking clean shit up. It's like, did your daddy never? Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a little too soon. Too soon. No dads.
And you know what? It's like, why didn't the fucking person recording the video do some shit? That sounds like a woman.
Yeah, well, she was probably friends with her.
True.
Either that or just like a bystander that I'm not going to get involved in this.
I'm just going to fucking videotape it and post it on social media.
But like, you know, that's like a typical kind of like woman thing to do. Like, you know, they're going to like do something along those lines. Or like you see those like the black on Asian like attacks, like the one that was in the hallway where like the kid was like getting stabbed in the hand.
Yeah.
And like in that one, that's like a buddy of like the black guy who was then like being gripped up by like the teachers and stuff like that. But it's all about just like the world star hip hop like viral videos. So like if they try to stage it almost, or it's like, all right, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of this dude. Film me, don't stop filming. So it's like no matter the outcome, it's gonna go viral.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people are like, I mean, like it's just we can't help it. Like we love to see violence.
It's just a human nature thing.
Yeah,
like, you want to see is it that you know you can't not look at a train wreck. You know what I mean? Like it's just
exactly
the same shit. Like it's like fucking do it.
We want to see if you're gonna do it.
Yeah, and then us fucking fucked up in the head people. We love that shit, and it's content now.
Yeah, now it's content.
Yeah, that video that I sent you in movies.
Oof. Yeah, we can't show that one. That's way too. Yeah, that's way too much. I don't feel comfortable sharing that one, but like,
dude, like, okay, I didn't see the mom getting pinned. I thought it just rolled over. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought I saw somebody go under the car. I didn't see.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't know that they got pinned in between.
And then when the camera pans over to that, and you just see the,
Yeah. So what we're talking about, which we're not going to show the video, but there is a video on Twitter. You might be able to search and find it if you're interested in that type of thing, where it's in New York where a service truck, it's like a dump truck type thing, is coming around a corner, grabs the tailgate of an SUV, spins it 90 degrees and pushes it into the back of another car while a couple are getting out of the vehicle. And essentially, like, someone gets pinned between the back of the car and the side of the SUV. It's not that it's like that graphic, but like the video of like what you end up like seeing, like just like somebody like stuck in that scenario, that position. Like it's something that like we don't know if that's smut or like what's going on. If it's a dead person, we don't know. So it's just something. If that's something you want to see, it's on the internet.
There's no blood, so like it wouldn't, but it's still that person could be dead. So it's like fuck, dude.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying too. It's like, yeah, if you want to see that kind of thing, you're by all means go and search for it because it's on Twitter. But like, we're not going to show it. But what we can show is those our friends with the orange paint in was it? I think this is in England still.
Stop oil bullshit.
Just stop oil. Yeah, again with this stuff. Now they're not thinking clearly about this still, Ian, because like, what's paint made from?
Oil.
Yeah, petroleum. Oh, add to the stream. Here we go.
My balls hurt.
This is just so dumb. Like,
I'm sorry.
What's that? My balls hurt? You're saying?
Yeah, exactly. My balls hurt. Oil these balls. I love you. That was so fucking random.
Now people are getting all excited about this. Oh, look, she's got it on her dress. Oh, like she doesn't give a fuck about that. Are you serious? Like she got that from a thrift store.
She probably does though.
Be serious.
Like, God damn it.
My favorite thrift store skirt that was made from a tablecloth.
Wallpaper.
Why are you doing this?
Look at the fucking headgear on that.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, and you can tell she's British because look at them fucking teeth.
What is here, and I'm a student at the University of Aberdeen, and I'm here today with Just Stop Oil. Basically, the reason why we have thrown paint on this building is because these buildings...
Because we need more attention. We are attention-seeking zennials that need to be on the internet at all times. Mary Poppins out.
Also, how dare she talk about like oil? Because
Every time they buy a gallon of orange paint, they are supporting the petroleum industry.
Aren't like tires? Isn't oil involved in making tires? Like
yes,
inner tubes, like what
rubber,
like what she's got working there in between her top and her dress. That's a fucking spare tire, bitch.
Plastics, paints, rubbers. You know, it's petroleum based.
Well, the offices for both Barclays and Shell in Aberdeen.
And
today we are doing this.
She obviously has not thought this out. She's not. Well, yeah, I know she's not one of the most eloquent speakers, like off the cuff. Like she definitely didn't prepare long enough for this one. Like
so she'd be perfect for the Whiskey Capitalist podcast then.
I don't know. I think we're a little bit smoother about being able to ride off the cliff with that one, Sean. No, it's like be able to riff with back and forth.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What? Who? Words?
But I thought it was funny that they said we.
They, like, we,
okay.
Who? What?
Are you talking about pronouns or are you talking about actual groups of people now? Because I'm fucking.
Well, it's all confusing because I guarantee you she's probably a they, them. Probably because like, that's the only thing that would. I mean, just look at her. I mean, like, now we can actually judge people from the way they look and pretty basically come up with like, okay, she's probably a they, them. Right? That would be like the, what would your thoughts be on this one? You think it's a she, her?
I don't know. Is it a P and a V?
Just Mary Poppins. Look at, I'm going to go and buy more orange paint because my Nickelodeon sign needs more orange on it.
It's Walmart.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at
It's Walmart.
It's Walmart. Fucking ads.
No, again, every time they buy a gallon of this orange paint, like they're supporting the petroleum industry. Good for you. You're really making a lot of sense in your movement.
Dude, it just looks like Peaky Blinders 2022.
Yeah, but just not nearly as cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Not nearly as cool.
Oh, so talking about Elon.
Okay.
So you heard that he's doing away with orange is the new black. Yeah. Okay, good. There we go. No, but how Elon is doing away with the working from home for the most part.
Oh, for the Twitter employees? No.
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's exceptions, just like with any, anything, because there's people that have to work from home or pregnant women or anything like that, right?
There's always going to be stipulations, right?
Yeah. So there's some leaked audio
and exceptions.
It's fucking great. So wait,
I can tell you, like, philosophically, what works at SpaceX and Tesla is people being in the office and being hardcore, and it's one number of people who can get a tremendous amount done in that situation.
One of the employees pressed Musk on the
shut
issue,
up.
and he made it very clear: if you don't come back and you,
even if people return to the offices are separate offices. We won't be in person anyways.
Yes, but you can still maximize the amount of in-person activity. Twitter is not one. Tesla is not one place either. But it's basically if you can show up at an office and you do not show up at the office, resignation accepted.
Boom.
So good story.
Yeah, and what I heard that was working from home. Yeah, exactly. I work from home. But yeah, so I think what it was is that person that he was talking to was one of the people that got an email saying, and so she was just like calling him out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I don't know, that's some balls.
There's a bunch of those that are happening right now. Like there's this one that was shared earlier today, where someone's calling out Elon again. There's a, and it's like, by the way, I'd like to apologize to Twitter being super low, and this is all about like how I guess Twitter is really slow in response time on the Android phones. And this guy apparently worked on it. He's like, I've spent 6 years working on Twitter for Android and can say this is wrong. I was like, then please correct me. What is the right number? Because I guess it's like less than or more than 1,000 poorly batched RPCs, which I don't know what any of that means, but like I guess that's bad. I guess that's bad.
I don't have an Android phone. I'm a regular human, so
I drank the Kool-Aid a long time ago too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Mac.
But like, so he goes, Twitter is super slow on it,
dude. It was the turtlenecks. I just like the turtlenecks.
Okay, all right. Well, Twitter is super slow on Android. What have you done to fix that? It's like maybe you should have asked questions privately. Maybe using Slack or email, which is Slack is I guess like their in-office like messenger service for Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. It's like your interpersonal, whatever.
Yeah. Elon, with that kind of attitude, you probably don't want this guy on your team. He's fired.
I'm sorry, dude, but he's funny.
Yeah, he just doesn't give a fuck. You like, I'll fire you through tweet.
He's just a troll.
Via tweet, great. You got fired.
Yeah, it's just great, dude. Like it's great that he's fucking just calling people out. He's like, dude, I'm sorry, I don't care. Like this is work. This is a job. Yes, it's Twitter. Yes, it's a big company, whatever. But like, do your job or shut the fuck up and get out.
Right.
Which is.
And I did another thing on here with concerning Elon, where let me pull it up here. I did a little survey poll-y thingy here, just seeing if anybody was noticing any real differences from since Elon took over with like social interactions.
Who's Elon?
Yeah, with Elon since he took over, and. Honestly, like it's kind of like 50-50 almost. I mean, obviously you have a little bit more, yes, but like overall, it's not like overwhelming. But like I've noticed a difference from my own. Like I get a lot more notifications. I think a lot more people are seeing my tweets and like my posts or whatever compared to beforehand, where I'd be the same like 2 or 3 people. But now it's like I'm getting like 6 to 10 different people constantly like. Checking in on my stuff. So I think the algorithm's more in favor of, whatever I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, what about for yourself? Because like a lot of people were saying like, oh no, I've noticed nothing different, blah, blah, blah. I get banned all the time or shadow banned. And like, well, that doesn't help the conversation here. I'm talking about people who aren't trying to like, I mean, like,
I think that since we're in an era of instant gratification and everything happening, or most things happening immediately, like you can fucking order on Amazon and get your fucking package in 2 days, or you know what I mean? Like there's so many things that like you order something, you got pizza at your fucking front door from your phone. You know what I mean? Like we're so instantly gratified that we don't understand what patience is. This is a conversation I think me and you need to have. But
believe me, I don't have patience for certain things. I'm very patient with other things.
It's a trigger word. Anytime the word patience is brought up, I'm going to give you a little bit of shit. But no, I think that people don't understand that like it's going to take time for things to change, and especially when someone. Elon, it's not someone that is involved he wasn't involved in Twitter in like he was just tweeting. Like he wasn't, he just had a lot of followers. So it wasn't someone that was in the company that moved up and bought, and then took over or anything like that. So it's going to take some time for him and his team to come in and for one, analyze everything that's going on and then see it. And then cool. Now we need to make up a plan. So like reinstituting, certain banned accounts, Alex Jones, Milo Yiannopoulos, Trump, any of these people, it's going to take a second because they're going to have to figure out, okay, what do we do? How do we still stay within, terms of service and, the Apple and, the Android, the Google Play Store and like all that. How do we work all that out? So it's not going to be instant. Like, so people, yes, we are in an age where things do happen very quickly, but it's very tricky to sit there and try and figure out like how to do this the right way. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people still out there like requesting to get their accounts back and this and that. And I don't know when that's exactly going to happen. Like I think a lot of stuff's probably under review at this point. Just because I think his main focus is the platform itself right now, and then he would be able to switch gears more towards like the users, getting different people back on.
Yeah, he also said that he wasn't going to reinstate anyone's Twitter accounts, anyone that was permanently banned or suspended or anything like that before the midterms, and which I think is it would be great if he did reinstate, reinstate, Trump or Milo or any of the Alex Jones or anything like that, before the midterms, because then a lot of people would hear some more truth. But at the same time, I think he did it as a political move, basically saying, I don't want these people that already think that now I'm this fucking far right, whatever, to, okay, I reinstated all these people and, it's going to sway this election but Twitter and information and all that stuff don't sway elections, right?
Oh, no, not at all.
So I don't know, but yes, movies. I did see that video. Did you see the video from the twit about a day in the life at her job at the office? Can you imagine the work the average Twitter employee does at home? Yes, that. Okay, again, I can see both sides, but would that be awesome to work in a place like that? Yes, but how much work are you actually getting done, and what's the purpose of you getting shit done? Like, what's the purpose of your job if that's what you're doing all day?
I just don't understand those jobs. I don't get it because I don't code. I don't see what it is that they're doing. Like, once it's already built, isn't it done? Like, what do you constantly have to go in there? Like, I'm gonna switch this with that or tweak this or whatever. Yeah. I mean, if you're doing updates, that's one thing, but
updates and keeping everything good and making sure, because there's glitches that happen, just like you play a video game and you run into a spot and it's like, oh, there's a glitch, and someone's gonna go in there and fucking fix it.
And to think that there would be thousands of employees all doing this, really, how many people do you really need to run a platform or an app? I don't know. I'm not I'm not experienced in that shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely coding definitely rough. I can understand that. It's fucking Greek to me. I don't understand it at all. And I've had a bunch of friends, past band members and stuff that we're into coding and still into coding right now, and it just literally in one ear out the other. I didn't get any of it. And I mean, it seems like a lucrative job and a lucrative industry, so it's something that maybe I should have fucking worked on. But at the same time, I don't think that you need that many.
Right.
I don't know. It seems weird to me. But
that's why he cut the staff in half.
Yeah, and he got rid of a good number of people that like I said in the fucking description, a very anti-First Amendment, and free speech stuff, where it's free speech isn't just about speech that you like.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of people are struggling with that still. I saw a video on YouTube today that I watched maybe half of it. I couldn't sit through the whole thing. It was about how capitalism has ruined the internet. And of course, they went immediately after Elon with the whole Twitter buyout. But then they were showing a bunch of right-wing pundits as though they were storming Twitter and they were now overtaking it all because of one billionaire's need for greed. And then they had, but the one thing that I thought was really weird, what was the old president's name, Jack Dorsey or something like that, or what was
the old CEO? Yeah,
the Jack old CEO. They showed him in the middle. I'm like, that guy's not right-wing. What the fuck are you talking about? Again, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about with these things. They just kind of throw things out there into the ethernet and yeah, he looks like he'd be right wing. Look at that goatee.
It's basically anyone that disagrees with them is far right. It doesn't, you know what I mean? I don't understand how Tim Pool is not far right. He's literally
I know they had Tim Pool on there as well. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Fucking Russell Brand, really? That guy? No, he's not. Jimmy Dore, not at all. But it's it's, to me, it always seems, and we've touched on this so many times, that it seems that the more conservative voices and more conservative content creators and whatever can understand and see points that people make from the left and still not oh my god, they're fucking whatever. They might not agree with it, but they can still hear it and discuss it and not outrage over it. I don't know if you saw because Dave Chappelle was hosted the.
I have that clip.
Okay, it's not something that we will be able to play on here because copyright. It sucks. But I watched it and I don't agree with it.
But I do have the clip.
You no, exactly. Not, we could play it after the live stream, yes. But yeah, if you just go watch the clip afterwards, you'll understand what we mean. It's just because with YouTube and copyright, we just can't fucking play it, which sucks. But it, I don't agree with everything he said, but you know, like I've said plenty of times, like I will take something that someone says in the vein of comedy a little bit and be able to joke about something. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But like he was talking about the whole Kanye stuff, and he was like, it's not anti-Semitic if it's true. Like, I mean, he literally was like, he literally said something about like there's two words that you can't say, and it's the and Jews.
Yeah, he brought that up. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. And I mean, like, he was just trying to make the point that, like, you know, Kanye, like, because like the initial clip I think was like an old one, right, from like the Drink Champs one. It was like an older clip or something that was circulating.
He's been on the Drink Champs podcast a couple of times, and the first time he said something, you know, he said, you know, some crazy stuff, but that's fucking Kanye. Kanye's fucking crazy.
He's always saying something crazy. Yeah, always.
I go back to when he was on there with Mike Myers and said George Bush doesn't care about black people. That might be one of the funniest fucking clips on the internet, period. And you know, like, he's always said some crazy shit. Did the shit with Taylor Swift, fucking, you know, this and that, and that, you know, what had gone off.
It was always like attention-seeking behavior. It always seemed like it was attention-seeking behavior until like the whole like him versus Pete Davidson type thing. So then when that happened, I was like, all right, we all kind of feel for Kanye. This is some bullshit, you know.
Yeah, but then again, on the other side, you married a Kardashian, you fucking idiot. Like, what the fuck did you expect?
Ugh.
Like,
yeah, but like to get like cheated on with the Beetlejuice of all people.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I will say that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He said DEFCON 3 and then went to sleep.
Yeah, he said I'm gonna take a nap and then I'm gonna go DEFCON 3.
Yeah, okay. And what's funny to me is like the way you say that is DEFCON, DEF.
Yeah, def.
Exactly how you wrote it. The way he wrote it was
def.
Con,
which everyone thought he was going to go and try and kill Jews.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, okay, that points out so many different things. For one, he doesn't know what he's talking about. For two, he does, like, all the people that are reading it are fucking idiots that don't understand that he spelt it wrong, and that doesn't mean death. Like,
yeah, deaf.
And DEFCON 3 isn't even the highest fucking level.
Yeah, I know that, which is kind of funny because it's like it goes from like 5 to 1, and like
it makes
he's like. It's pretty serious. It's pretty serious, but like it doesn't take precedent right now. We'll push it back a little bit.
One of the funniest things on the internet is the comment section of the guy arrested with the huge neck.
Oh, that one. You know, the huge neck like this.
Yes.
See you next year. That was it's one of my favorite images to share during like the holidays now.
Fucking so great. So great. Did you see that on the Whiskey Capitalist podcast we got someone who was mad at us?
No, I'm just why? Who's mad now?
Okay, the video of in Dallas where the planes crashed into each other.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah,
you saw what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, all I said was let me see.
I know what you said.
What?
I know what you said.
Yeah, exactly. I just said it was gnarly. Right? All I said, dude, that's gnarly. How did this happen? Right? The response, people die in a tragedy, spelled Tragety.
Tragedy.
And you think it's gnarly? You need mental help. It's gnarly,
that's like your typical, like, that's your typical Twitter response from somebody who just is trying to, like, you know, I don't know, found a little outrage because they didn't read the context of what you're saying. Yeah. You're like, dude, that's gnarly. How did this happen? Like, if you know, like, I get it, your inflections of how you're speaking and like what's kind of like more of an interest to you. Obviously, like you're more concerned than just being like, dude, that's gnarly. It's not like it's a crazy wave, brah. Like,
yeah. It's like, dude, you're on Twitter. It's short form, like. You know what I mean? Like,
so like, you know, like I saw that, I was like, holy fuck! Like I even I think I literally said, holy fuck, that's tragic or something, or it's terrible or something. Just because like that's how I talk and that's how you talk when you post the thing. So it's like, yeah, that's how it happens.
Yeah, dude, it was just like, what the fuck, like.
People get upset over the dumbest things.
It was my exact response. Dude, that was gnarly. Like, holy shit! Like,
and it's like you talk about context. It's like you didn't say anything negative about like the pilots or like the people or anything like that because like, you know, my God, people died. You know, like how insensitive are you? You know?
Exactly. We didn't show the video of the fucking grandma all like.
Yeah, fuck no. No, we ain't doing that shit. And like this.
But you know what my first response to that was? Dude, that's gnarly.
Yeah, I know. I think you said the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, and so my response to this fucking person was, is it not? I usually use the term gnarly to mean crazy, shocking, or out of the ordinary. Figure that's an appropriate response to what I just saw. To each their own. Saying I need mental help for my response is a little much, but go off, I guess.
Yeah, you can't let that shit get to you. People are going to be stupid and do all kinds of stuff. I had somebody block me on Twitter for, I don't think there was even a legitimate reason. They followed me. They started commenting on my stuff. It was all pretty like normal supportive things. It's kind of like, oh, that's cool, or hey, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. And then like, I think this is right when I signed up for the verification thing. I got like my little check mark.
Oh yeah.
And then like he says, good luck with that. And then like I went to go and reply. I was like, dude, you can just pay for the check mark now. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
and
like, oh, I'm gonna just fucking say something and then run in a hole. Like,
that's exactly what happened. So I tried to reply. I was like, dude, like it's a bullshit thing now. Like, you just pay $8 a month, and now you have a blue tick next to your name that you're a verified user. And then like it says like, oh, you can't reply to this. The comment's been deleted or whatever. I'm like, it has? I click on the guy's profile. It says, you've been blocked. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I really upset him with that one. I guess like me getting verified upset him so much.
It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I'm kind of glad for all of this because it makes it like before Twitter and before like social media and all that stuff, it took a lot to find out that someone was a fucking complete pussy ass bitch. Now it's easy. Like,
yeah, they want you to know. They want you to know.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's gonna know. I think he knows. What's that fucking that video in the back of the video or whatever? I think he knows.
My God,
fucking so dumb, dude.
Yeah, but these people, it's like anymore the Twitter users, you people, Twitter's gonna get mad about that one too. Like, but like they just they put it all out there, and then they get upset when somebody doesn't like what they put out there. It's like, hey, this, and actually, I think Twitter is probably a little bit more real in the sense where like people are hiding behind like their screens or their keyboard warrior type things. And it's like, so they're being a little bit more harsh, I think, on Twitter than the other platforms. Like, for example, Facebook, you are some friends with somebody to typically comment on their stuff, unless it's like a public group or something like that. But if you just posted something like to your like friends and family, everyone's gonna be like, "Yay, go Ian, you did it! So happy for you!" Yeah. And then like if you do it on Instagram, like the only people who are going to see your stuff are the ones that want to follow you and, are typically like, friends of yours, unless like you're like a high level celebrity who's got like thousands and thousands of like followers, so like typically it's all like positive stuff, or people scroll past it when it comes to Instagram. It's just kind of whatever. Twitter, for some reason, people like to jump in and they love like the drama. They're like, ooh, what I'm going to say to this guy? I'm going to quote all this stuff, and then I'm going to share an article that goes against what he just said. And then
because I don't like people saying shit against me, I'm going to block them.
And then even though he's got like 2,000 followers, I'm going to share it to my 30 followers and call him an idiot.
Hey, believe me, I say people are idiots all the time.
Yeah, but it's like those troll accounts. Like, this is the dumbest part about it. And I'll call people out for this shit all the time. It's like, if you're going to be a fucking troll, put your face and your name out there, because like that takes balls. It takes balls to be out there. Like,
trolling anonymously is
anonymously is a bitch move, dude. And like the reason I think like that is because it's like, all right, so if I'm going out there, I have my name and I have my face on my account. Everything that I'm putting out there, like, these are like actual thoughts I'm having, so I'm not putting anything out there that's like, I'm going to try and stir the pot. I'm putting stuff out there that I agree with, or I think this is stupid, or whatever. That it's my thought process, and you're free to comment and argue with me. That's fine. That's what it's out there for.
If it's like a big account, or like a celebrity, I think maybe that's a little bit more leeway to be able to troll anonymously.
Well, but why? Why would it matter? You think that they give a shit? Are you worried about getting your account blocked by like?
I'm not speaking from like I have troll accounts that are anonymous or anything like that. I'm just saying I can see it being more okay.
Yeah, but do you understand what I'm saying when it comes to this? Like, so like with a celebrity account, what's the problem with trolling with like your name and face if like that's how you really feel about what they're saying or doing? It's like what's the difference?
I'm just saying we wouldn't have Cat Turd, we wouldn't have Clown World, we wouldn't have a lot of good tweet accounts.
I'm not complaining about those accounts by any means, but Cat Turd, honestly, like hiding behind a fake image, yes, but shares legitimate like thoughts, like not like it's not trolling, it's like actual arguments. Like Cat Turd's like one of those accounts where it's like they really make good arguments to everything.
Yeah, I'm just giving you shit because that's what I do.
Okay,
I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
Oh well, I mean, like I totally I understand. Like there's going to be those accounts. I mean, libs of TikTok. I mean, like got doxxed this last year or whatever.
By
but
the 76-year-old journalist. Taylor Lorenz.
Yeah, but like but before that, it was just the libs of TikTok account, a totally anonymous account where people were just submitting videos of what they're coming across. So like all that stuff, it's great. Nothing wrong with that because like again like that was just holding the mirror up to the left. That's all libs of TikTok did. Same thing with Clown World and all those other like accounts. They just hold the mirror up.
Yeah, it's like I can understand both sides of it. Again, just like it's content. Like so being able to see it, like I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
But like yes, I wouldn't do it, but that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy fucking the drama.
Oh yeah, I mean like the drama's great. I mean like even when like people are trolling on like one of my own accounts, like one of my own posts or something like that, it's like you're not brave. Like you're hiding behind like a fake account or whatever like that. Because those fake ones, like I want to exclude like Cat Turd and all that out of this because like they have like thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. I'm talking about the ones that have like 15 followers or 10 followers, 2, like they literally just made that account because somebody else saw your post and then they had to go into their account. So you don't know who they are, but they probably know, like you probably know who they are. You know, it's like they're just like they're trolling on you to try and like do something like that. It's like it's the dumbest thing. I don't like that.
I just know that every time I see Cat Turd, I'm like, oh, this could be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, for sure. And what's this now? Movies is saying that like CNN's projecting Katie Hobbs winning.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised. It's fucking NBC and CNN.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course they want to like project that their candidate's going to win, but like it's been like looking that direction for a while because like they are now counting all the mail-ins, I believe, and like that's where it's all going to be like Democratic votes.
That's transphobic.
It's transphobic?
You said the mail-ins.
The mails. Yeah, they're sending all the mails in.
Did they count all the Fetterwoman votes too?
Oh, there is a Fetterman thing I have here, which real quick, where somebody decided that Fetterman should run for presidency.
Of course, it's Chucky.
Well, of course, yeah, Chucky's right there, but it wasn't her.
A nominee at some point for president. I know there's some variables, obviously, but just a few. But I just, what he did in the super red, deep red parts of Pennsylvania.
Nothing. He did nothing in the deep red. See, I showed that image last time when we were like going live. Pennsylvania's all red except for those 12 counties. Those are the only areas of blue, and it's all based around major cities. That's all he did. He got a few cities. It was like Allentown, Philadelphia, Harrisburg, and then I think like Scranton. Like he got those cities, and boom, now he's the senator.
And the way that he ran ahead of Biden, as you were saying, ran ahead of Trump. I mean, it just makes you wonder about his future.
Like, so there you go. She thinks he should be running for presidency next. And I saw some idiotic posts before they were saying like, oh, it should be a Biden Fetterman ticket. Like they wouldn't be able to even have like a straight conversation together.
Oh my God. But okay, again, coming just from comedy and coming just from content, like not on actual political or actual policies or anything like that. Please fucking do it. Please fucking do it, because the presidential debates and the vice presidential debates I can't even talk right now. I'm so excited about how fucking amazing this would be, because it would be wiping the fucking floor.
Yeah, it would be great content.
That's what I'm saying. It would be the amount of jokes. You think Biden tripping up fucking stairs and falling off a goddamn bike is amazing? Oh my god, dude. They'll shit their pants at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, that was my thought. So it's like, all right, yeah, we lost the Senate, but we gained so much content.
yeah, exactly. Like, I mean,
but believe me, every single person who's messaged me about the Senate race, like, what's going on with your state in Pennsylvania? Like, there's this one account that I'm gonna be joining on their podcast in the next couple of weeks as a guest, and they saw that I was from Pennsylvania, and they had to bring up, so what's the deal with like Fetterman? Like, what? How'd that happen in Pennsylvania? Like, I don't want to talk about it. It's embarrassing.
You're going getting offered interviews without your co-host. I see how it is. All right.
Well, it's all for the marketing, buddy. It's like, hey, divide and conquer.
True. I mean, hey, I like to talk.
I know you do like to talk, and we talk lots.
I'm offended, okay?
Well, when are we doing the thing with the Culture Council? We got to get back in the conversation with them about when we're going to have our whole roundtable again.
I'm upset.
When are we having our roundtable with the Culture Council?
I don't know. We need to talk to them. It needs to happen. Like, it needs to happen. We need to get this shit going.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I didn't really have anything. The only thing that I do have, it was that post here. It was this post that I put up about that chick who was saying, I'm pregnant, but my husband doesn't know that he is.
Oh God, yeah. This is fucking annoying to me, man.
So I'm gonna read it for everyone. So
go ahead.
You already know with this right here that it's not gonna be very good. Indian feminist. Nothing wrong. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm pregnant, but my husband doesn't know that he is not the dad. What do I do? Nothing wrong in that, as few people have said. You don't even speak right. It is your body, and it is completely your wish whom to allow to touch your body. Wrong. Being your husband, he will have the responsibility to take care of your child, even if he is aware that he is not the dad. Wrong. Nobody can question you, and the law is there to support you. Wrong. First of all, as a precaution, frame some false case against your husband so that if he planned, so you can't speak right again, to move legally, you can counter it with this: physical torture, mental torture, dowry harassment, and there are many more ways you can lock him from his activities.
You are a retard.
Yep. Contact any female lawyer and make sure she is a feminist so that she can help you more sincerely. If he act more smart, that's the third time you speak wrong, then go for a divorce and claim good alimony and maintenance so that he can't marry again with his financial capability. You can live happily with your child and your lover, or you can just live with your child. Being a feminist, I wish you all success for your fight against the men. What?
How about no?
Yeah, but you know, and as I said, believe all women though, right? Like,
so yeah, exactly. That's like the simplest way of putting it. Now, like, this is like an entire like legal strategy to try and like basically take advantage of a man and pretty much destroy his entire life, so that way she can go and like sleep with whoever she wants and procreate with outside of her marriage. And this now obviously like marriage has lost so much, people first off don't understand marriage, and then on top of that they don't respect it. It's just like the sanctity of the entire thing has just gone away at this point, and it's really troubling to see what's happening to society and today, especially when it comes to this.
It's like, do I believe that women should have equal rights? Yes, I do.
Of course.
Do I believe, because we're all humans. I completely agree with that. But But again, like with laws or with certain viewpoints or whatever, there's those people that fucking take those out of context and they ruin it for everyone else. That's literally what it is, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just fucking god awful. It's like,
yeah, well, it's like she cheated on her husband, which I mean, immediately that would pretty much screw her over for any kind of like alimony or anything like that going to the court systems. All he's got to do is like, well, I have the text messages that I can show you in court that showed that she was cheating during marriage, which, you know, broke us up. So therefore, like for her expecting to get anything out of it would be no.
It's the lack of accountability that we have in our culture right now. It's like you have no accountability for what you fucking did, and then you got pregnant, you got knocked up by some other fucking dude, and then you're gonna make your husband raise your fucking love child with someone else and not be accountable that you fucking cheated, and then you're gonna try and ruin his life by saying mental torture and physical torture and all this fucking shit. Get fucked. Like, go, like, seriously, take a header off somewhere, please.
Yeah, I just
long walk off a short pier.
Yeah,
and like right on the goddamn freeway.
The fact that she even tried to like entrap the guys and like, oh, he's going to be forced to pay for the kid. No, he's not.
That's why I was like, wrong.
Like that's not how this works.
Yeah,
you know, like you cheated, and now so the other guy gets off scot-free. What is he going to be, the disappearing dad? Is he black? Like, what's going on with this? Like, yeah, I'm bringing that up because like that is like, you know, don't pull up any
do you love black people?
Well, again, like because it's a stereotype, but it's like one of those stereotypes that, you know, still holds true because a lot of times the dads are not present in the family, which again leads to more crime, leads to you know, imprisonment, all types of things, like, you know, just like not socially I guess like no social norms like when it comes to just like a regular family structure. So therefore they just, I don't know, can't seem to function in society.
Negus.
Yep, there you go. Great job.
I love how both of us know what we're looking.
I knew you were gonna pull that one up. I'm like, here it comes because I said something negative. Said something negative about another race, but again,
look at me, I'm Hitler.
Well, speaking of abortions, or actually about giving births and whatnot, this woman right here, she's so mad that they're talking about banning abortion that she's going to hold out on sex. So no more sex, anybody. That's the rules. That's how this works, and that's totally logical. It makes total sense.
Y'all decided to ban abortions, so I'm deciding to ban sex. You guys will no longer be getting any coochie from me. Like, you will literally have to be my husband. I swear to you.
So you're going to wait for marriage? Oh my God. Wait.
You're doing what they want you to do.
Yeah, I think you got this under control now. I think we figured it out.
And wait, hold on. You and your tooth missing in the front? I don't know if that's just the way the pause screen is right there.
Is that a tooth missing, or is
that's what
like...
I'm saying. The pause screen, it looks fucking sus. But I'm just saying that, dude, like, please stop adding to the fucking gene pool. You're polluting that shit with your stupid.
Well, the thing is, like
not because of your race, just because you're stupid.
Kanye was the one that brought up the fact that like black women and like Planned Parenthood are essentially killing more black babies than, you know, anything else. And like, so this getting rid of abortion in the black community would do wonders for like maybe forcing dads to have to stick around or anything like that, or holding them accountable to like, you know, be present fathers, something, you know, like actually give a shit about like your offspring. That'd be great.
Y'all, like, it is in no way that y'all are going to even accidentally.
I think it is like a missing tooth, or it's like either that or she's got some kind of crazy cap on that one tooth. Yeah. Like, I can only afford the one tooth grill.
Mm-hmm.
Get a bitch pregnant or none of that. Like, you're done. You're done.
Oh no, it's just a really it's really short tooth all the way. It's like pushed back.
Yeah, no, she just doesn't want to have sex anymore because she got fucking injured during sex by a penis going into the tooth.
Ugh,
Take
Well, it had like a Prince Albert or some shit on it. Like, what? Knock a tooth out?
No, it was just the protester with the paint. Is all she hooked up with the protester with all the fucking.
Oh God, smack!
It's fucking amazing. It's just and that is true about like abortion rates. Let me see. In 2018, I'm trying to look up stats.
Oh, for like the abortion rates.
In U.S. females age 15 to 44, according to the 2020 U.S. Census, 15% of the abortions were. Oh wait, no, that's how many females there are. I'm stupid. It says U.S. women who obtained abortions in 2018, white was 38.7% of the abortions were white, and 33.6% of the abortions were black. And I mean, they're only 13% of the population. So I mean, it's
the numbers don't reflect the same. Like you should be seeing like a similar proportion when it comes to like, the percentage of like population and whatnot, but it's just not existent. If you look at like Hollywood alone, like when it comes to like the award ceremonies, typically it's like 50%, like African Americans that are winning like the awards, and it's like, okay, well, they're just more prominent in like Hollywood films and whatnot. It's like it's more, I don't know, like they try to like always make sure everything is super diverse, like when it comes down to it. And like there's nothing wrong with diversity. I just think that it's just not reflective of reality a lot of times. Exactly. And I think that's the problem that we're overlooking when it comes to these types of shows. Like for example, like the Rings of Power show, like I never even bothered finishing it, but like
I never watched any of it.
Yeah, I never bothered finishing it. A friend of mine was just told me that he watched it, but like it got really hard to get. I told him I got it to like third or fourth. I got to like the fourth or fifth episode, I think, and he said, "Yeah, that was really hard to get through those areas." But like then I just powered through it. Like I can't because like, you know what I'll do? I'll sit there, it'll be playing, and I'll be on my phone the whole time. I won't give two shits about
just
it.
Like the Dahmer shit after the like in the show after the sentencing was done and all that it just got to wait, hold on, another Ian. Fuck, this is where the party is.
Hey Ian,
there I am over on Twitter talking to myself.
Oh well, thank you for commenting over there, Ian. We appreciate it.
I'm glad there's someone up for.
Hey, yeah, that's what we said we were supposed to do. We were supposed to be watching like the other comments and stuff like that, but we didn't.
Oh shit! Yeah, are we?
Well, we're bad hosts. Hold on, yeah. I'm going to the thing now. I'm going to see if I can see comments. Maybe it'd be very meta in here as to like what we're gonna see here. I don't see.
Are you looking at Rumble or what?
I'm looking at the Twitter, and I'm not seeing. I don't see any comments there. I don't know what's going on.
There is one comment on Rumble saying they just gave it to Hobbs. Okay.
Oh, okay, so I guess it's official now.
Yeah. So it's great. Arizona's. Let me say, small town famous. The dude who is having here soon. Oh,
yeah.
Hey.
See, that's the show that I was telling you about before. I'm going to be doing that one in a couple of weeks or whatever. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, then you have to have another Ian on separate from Shawn because,
them's the rules.
I'm here too, motherfucker. There'll be a little more patience on our episode.
Well, one of the main things that we're talking about is careers. So, like, you have to talk about your music background, I guess.
Digital
stuff that you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess now it's like you're basically doing a whole network. So I mean, like, because I can give you that little push. Like,
right. See, I'm liking this.
He's a good guy.
You're making our namesake look great. I appreciate it, Ian. Thank you. It's weird to say I appreciate it, Ian, because there's not many Ians. So like saying that, I feel like I'm speaking in like third person.
Okay.
Third person.
Yeah, I get you. Third person. Yeah.
Okay, I don't fucking know. I'm a dumbass. But no,
I'm a dumbass.
Exactly. I know you're looking for it. I know you're
a dumbass.
There you go. See, I was gonna find it quick.
Thank you. No, man, I think that I think that is good.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this one because I think I've expelled all of my articles and whatnot that we can talk about for today. Save some stuff for Wednesday, and then that'll be another one
to talk about on Friday. So
yeah, I know. I have so many things to talk about. So many things. I'm so busy.
I've never had a conversation with another Ian. This is probably going to open a gate to somewhere.
Or like what was that like thing like Back to the Future, like some kind of conundrum of some sort where like the whole universe implodes upon itself.
Yeah, it's going to break the space-time continuum.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Sorry. No, but what we could do is you could have each one of us on separately, and then we could have you on the Whiskey Capitalist.
Hey, look at that! Everybody wins.
Cross streams. That means you gay.
Fun.
But yeah, so I think that'll be awesome. Just we now have, speaking of Sippin with Shawn, that's going to be every Friday.
Yep.
And you're redoing your bar, right?
I am. Well, I didn't have a bar before, but I'm really excited about having one finally. You know, because now
studio, adding a bar. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's like I had like this it was like a movie room before where it's like this like long kind of like basement room where I had a projector and like I actually had like the movie screen material and stuff like that up like
or you
on
hit
the
the
wall.
Bodies. Come on, dude.
Nah, dude, like this was like a legit, like it was a good setup, but the thing is like, you know, it wasn't really set up for a lot of seats. It was kind of like, it was super narrow. So I only had like 2 recliners. It was good for me and my wife, but like we can't really host down there or nothing like that. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm going to do? Turn the room. So I'm turning it like 90 degrees. I have like this whole like kind of like TV viewing area that's like further down in the room, and then closer to the front is Cav's Tav, where it's actual like, you know, going to be the bar and like the neon lights, and got like a custom sign coming as well. So like I'm trying to make it as legit as I possibly can.
No, it's awesome. And you said and we were talking about you doing some making some content for it, doing a little.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to be doing that because I just got rid of some of the old recliners, so they're gone. Yeah. Now I actually have some space for like, you know, to build the bar. Yeah. And so yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's going to be really cool, and yeah, it's gonna be really exciting to do like some of the live streams from there too, because I'm gonna like I have my MacBook, which I'll have that, and like I'll be able to set up like the camera on a tripod, actually be able to be like behind the bar like during like a live stream.
I swear, Trevor, if you lose another half of a thumb,
yeah, no, I won't let him
for the network. So I'll, you know,
Trevor will be helping me with hanging like this like crazy TV mount thing that I got where you can actually like pull and like adjust where the TV's like pointing at and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So like he's gonna be helping me with that one for sure. But he's not allowed to touch anything with sharp blades. That's for me because I still have both of these. So
the only way you're able to touch sharp blades is if you have ginormous fake tits. And
that's right, because that's a guard. Those fetish tits are a guard to protect your chest and all your vital organs.
I'm sorry, dude. Every time I see that fucking video or have anything to do with it, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Those things are intense, dude.
Yeah, so I think that'll be fun. And then you're doing Sippin with Shawn every Friday.
Yep.
At about 5 o'clock, you said, for your time?
Yeah.
Cool. Appendages stay attached. That's my motto. Yeah, make sure you wear a cup. But yeah, so I think that'll be fun. And then we're going to be doing, I think it's going to be a lot. Dude, it's so much easier doing the Till Death podcast live stream.
Of course, man. I know, like, see, like, I would join those, like, podcasting, like, Twitter Spaces, or like just like anything where like they're always talking about like how to improve upon your setup, or how to do this or how to do that. And I listen to some of these people doing like crazy amount of editing. We're like, oh yeah, well, I'll record and then I'll spend about like 8 hours editing like a 30-minute like episode or something. I'm like, oh my God, that's so much time. Like I couldn't imagine putting that into it when I would just like hit record and like, hey, it's me, Shawn, and I'm going to start drinking and talking about politics in front of your face. So I started doing something along those lines, and then I would just hit the end and like, well, I don't think I said anything that offensive. So then I would just kind of throw it up online and then like that, just wipe my hands clean of it, move on to the next one. Like when I was doing a little bit more like in post-production, like when I wasn't so smooth with like being able to like press buttons, like using like a Stream Deck and stuff like that. That's when, you know, you spend a lot of time like doing like the post editing, like that post production stuff. Like you were doing a ton of that before, like where you would add things in post constantly.
The only thing that I was doing with that. So
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of time that goes into doing that type of thing. So if someone is okay with, you know, speaking freely and like being live on the air all the time, then hey, just go live every time. So much easier.
Yeah, the whole thing of like, yeah, basically. No,
Perfect.
the whole thing is like, and you know I say some spicy shit, but like my wife says some spicy things, and I've had to bleep shit out before, and like, so before we went on, I looked at her, I was like, we're live right now, like
you gave her a little speech, a little pep talk.
Yeah, there were things you cannot say, and she was like, "Oh fuck!" Like she had to like really like hold
be
herself back.
very careful about which things you don't talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I mean, I think it'll be easier, and we were talking about it too, and it's cool. And again, thank you, Trevor, and Movies for being a part of the in the comments and doing all that.
And Ian, thank you for joining us today too. Appreciate it, guy.
Thank you. But it was cool to yeah, you do have a potty mouth, and it's no, she does have a potty mouth. Yeah, she definitely does. I mean, she's married to me. So.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah. No, but she like I just think it's funny too because she works in HR. So it's like
I know it is pretty funny that she's the one with the filthy mouth, and you're like, babe, don't say that. Don't say that about the J word people.
yeah, exactly. There's words that you used to be able to use for transmissions that you can't anymore.
Yeah, can't use that word anymore.
Nope, not at all. And she has. And so
sure, of course.
I've had to bleep that one out. And there's a couple different things. One of my old friends, James, we were talking about Ding Dong Ditch.
Okay, yeah.
You know what else it's called?
No, that we always call it Ding Dong Ditch.
Well, there's another term that it's negus knocking.
Oh, okay.
Never heard that?
Never heard it called that before.
Yeah, exactly. And so of course, me and my friend, it was like one of the early like only audio versions of the podcast, and exactly. And so we were trying to like, oh no, it wasn't even that. It was talking about Brazil nuts. Do you know what the term is?
No, I don't know Brazil nuts either.
Negus toes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And so we were trying to get around it, like talk around it. And he goes, oh yeah, toes. And I was like, oh fucking god damn it. So no, it's pretty good. But
thanks, dude. Thanks for that.
Yeah, exactly. And both of us just like, okay. And all right. And there was another one. Might be one of the funniest moments on any of our fucking podcasts. We were playing Cards Against Humanity. Mm-hmm. And which is just always great. And
yeah,
so,
I love that game.
Oh, it's fucking great. If you have Cards Against Humanity, I have it too. It might be fucking fun to play that at some point. Okay. But I don't know how it'll work over live stream. But anyways, so we were playing this, and it was me, her, and then our buddy Nick Wright, who runs Violent Vibe Tribe, the company that, you know, he's a smaller, you know, apparel company. And so we had him on, and we were playing, and we were talking about like, I think the question was something like, what about, like, what was it? It was talking about the female anatomy, or like something like that. Like, what scares you about or what would you say to someone that is scared about the female anatomy or whatever? And my answer was, fuck it. Like it was like I was like kind of riffing off the female anatomy. I was like, yeah, you know, like, what is it? What's that hangs? I don't think she was listening to what I was saying.
Yeah.
And her card was black people.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh yeah, what's that hangs? And like without missing a beat, she just said black people, and me and Nick went
to Jesus Christ.
Like, again, you have
was that live, or was that just like at a party?
No, that was on the podcast.
That was on the podcast?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And you know, I had to
do
editing. I had to do editing, but I left that in.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Nice.
Hold on one second. Cards Against Humanity live stream. Let's do it. Clench butt cheeks is the trump card.
Yeah, no, it is a good one. Now, I kind of thought of an idea how it would probably work. Like, you would have to show your sentence, like your cards, and then the people in the comments would then have to pick who they think won.
Yeah,
vote
because it's based off
Shawn or Ian.
Yeah, exactly. Once we get
Like
a little
Mad
bit
Libs.
more people in the stream, we'll have to do that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'll be fun. But yeah, I think it's going to be cool. Every other Saturday, we're going to be doing the live stream, and yeah, that's what Jen was saying. She was saying it's a lot more fun having the comments in there, being able to read them and kind of riff off of different things and whatever.
Yeah, it makes it fun.
It makes it fun because after a while, you love your marriage, you love your wife, but coming up with topics and kind of especially shit that we've already talked about between the two of us, and we're like, oh yeah, we should talk about that on the podcast. And then when you kind of go back into that conversation, it doesn't have the same luster, I guess.
Yep.
You could do moderator votes, I think. Yeah. Once we get bigger, we'll definitely have movies and Trevor and a couple people being moderators, because we're gonna have a lot of fucking commenters in here. So but yeah, so Monday and Wednesday we're gonna be doing the Whiskey Capitalist podcast. So go to solo.to/thewhiskeycapitalist for all of our links and everywhere to find us and all that. And we're going to be doing YouTube, Twitter, and Rumble from now on the live streams. So because it's just the best ways. Facebook, we're not really getting too much anything, and we're not on Twitch. So
yeah, fuck Facebook and fuck Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever. Make sure you check out bit.ly/thewhiskeycapitalist merch for all of our merch and where to get stuff, and the fanny packs and all the good stuff, the iPhone covers, all the great stuff you need. Solo.to/tildeathstudios for any digital design work that you need done. I'll probably be waiting until the beginning of the year to take on any newer projects, just because we got a lot of shit going on with the network and trying to get all that shit out. Don't worry, movies. I'm getting your shit done soon. Solo.to/Till Death Podcast for all of the Till Death Podcast stuff, any of our merch, any of our social links, any of that stuff. And all the good stuff. And we'll let you.
Solo.to/I'm Shawn Cav for all of my links, and that's going to be the stuff where you can find more information about Sippin with Shawn, my Telegram channel, and of course my Twitter account. So go and check all the socials on there.
Yeah. So, and like I was saying, Mondays and Wednesdays for Whiskey Capitalist for the live streams. For Thursdays is going to be at Movies America. So go there for his past for the www.moviesamerica.com. Go there for all of his past episodes. We're gonna be getting it up. All of his past audio content with some video content on there onto the channel. And then every Thursday, once we get the intro done and get all the content ready for that, we're gonna be doing video content for him, and those are gonna be coming out every Thursday. Just new reviews or reviews of old movies and all that stuff. It's gonna be real fun, and all the content we're making right now is fucking gold. Yeah, I know you saw some of it.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
Makes me laugh. And having movies on there, he's really good at writing shit and coming up with little things like that. So I think it'll make all of us, a lot. It will make us funnier.
Yeah, we hope so. We hope it'll make
up
the comedy effect.
Yeah, exactly. So check out at Till Death Pod Network on Twitter for all the updates for everything. And like I said, you guys are completely more than welcome to post on there too, because I gave you guys all the
we got it,
passwords and all that shit. So we got a couple last comments. What is this? Can't wait for the movie stuff. So much to discuss depending on the flick. Yes, get it up. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the support, Trevor. Yep. It's gonna be awesome. I'm very excited. And then every other Saturday is gonna be the Till Death Podcast live streams. So and with it being live streams, it might be easier to do every Saturday, just with holidays coming up and all that shit. We figured every other Saturday would probably be the best for us. But I think that's about it. Was there anything else you had, Shawn?
No, we're all set, man.
Cool, man. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Whiskey Capitalist podcast, and we're going to sign off.
Peace. Later.